5 questions you must answer if you're an employee. According to Gallup Poll, 85% of employees hate their jobs. Since 2000, Gallup has polled millions of employees from nearly 200 countries around the world about their level of job satisfaction. The number of global employees described by Gallup as emotionally disconnected from their workplaces is 85%. Though this rate is slightly better in some countries, like the United States, where only 70% of people hate their jobs, and worse in some other countries where as high as 90% of people hate their jobs. Now, if you're an employee who truly loves his job, you don't have to watch this video any further. But if for any reasons you don't like your job, there are 5 important questions you'll have to answer. Answering these questions will open your mind and hopefully help you to live a more fulfilling life. Question number 1. Do you think you are helpless? If you don't like your job, do you think you are helpless? Do you think you've got no other options other than to endure? For so many people all over the world who hate their jobs, what they think is that they are helpless. Somehow, they've made themselves believe that they can't have solutions to their problem. Somehow, it's either they'll believe that they don't have any power over their situation, or they'll think that they have got no options. Now, if you believe you are helpless, well, that's just because you believe so, and so will it be. But if you believe you have power to change your situation, now is the best period in the human history to change whatever you don't like. So many people all over the world have changed their lives just by believing they can do so. I resigned my job in November 2014, even though I had no money, and I was able to build a business I love from the scratch. The internet is there for you to exploit and look for new opportunities if you are actually serious about your freedom. But if you think you are helpless, then you are. Question number 2. Do you take responsibility for your financial situation? One of the reasons why most people remain in jobs they don't like is because they blame somebody else for their situation. It is the government, it is the economy, it is my parents. Do you take responsibility for your life, or you blame someone else for your situation? Until you can take full responsibility for your situation, I'm sorry, you won't be able to change it. Now, that does not mean that everything that happens to you because you are stupid. It simply means that every other thing that will happen to you from now is because you are not proactive. And the meaning of that is, as long as you keep on blaming somebody else, what you're telling yourself is that you don't have power to change your situation. But if you accept your situation as what is in your capacity to change, then you're going to stand up and do something. It is not going to be easy, but if you're proactive and are willing to take actions, you're going to get out of the job you don't like and create your own desired life. Question number 3. Do you have false hope? I have met few people who believe that one day they are going to have luck. One day they are going to get a better job. One day they will have a breakthrough. You know, some people believe that one day a miracle will happen and they will probably make huge amounts of money or win lottery or whatever. That is how so many people die hoping their situation will change. Stop the false hope. Believe me, if you don't have any plan for the future, you probably don't have any future in the first place. So forget any hope, except the one you're willing to create. Question number 4. Can you work 25 hours a day? So many people are poor because their employee really don't know the reason why they are poor, and it's basically very simple. Before you can be rich, you have to work probably 100 hours or even 1,000 hours every day. This is not possible for any human being, and that's why the rich employ others to work for them, so that they can work thousands of hours every day by using other people's brains and hands. The mathematics is very simple. Imagine you employ somebody to do something for you in a certain month. You pay the person $3,000 while you make $4,000 from his sweat and contributions. The meaning of that is that you've made $1,000 without you doing nothing, and multiplying this by several other people, hundreds and thousands of people who work for you. That's how the rich become rich. If as an employee, you can work for 25 hours in a day, you probably will not become rich. So there's no point looking for better jobs. Figure out how to make technologies and human beings work for you. This way, you'll be able to work thousands of hours and make money even while sleeping. Question number 5. Are you afraid of failure? According to a study, out of 60 people who are planning to start their own business today, only one will ever do. Most people in the world remain poor, not because they don't have the capacity to become rich, but because they are afraid of failure. Well, whether you are afraid of failure or you're courageous enough to step out, you'll fail. Failure is inevitable in life. You will either fail willfully or fail as a coward. You will either fail trying great things or fail doing nothing. You can't escape failure in life. So why don't you be courageous and take actions towards your dreams? Now, let me round up this video by asking you another question. Not really a new question, but the most important of all the above 5 questions. Do you think you are helpless? Let's face it, if you think you are helpless, I'm sorry, you are. If you think you have power to change your situation, yes you do. Unlike what most people believe, no government policy or economic situation can stop you if you really believe you can change your situation. Do I mean it will be easy? Far from it. Creating your own ideal life is going to be hell. You'll fail, make mistakes, and get broke. I went through all that for 8 years, and I can tell you how tough it is. But I have a question for you. Would you rather live 5 years of your life in a terrible situation and leave the rest in heaven, or live all your life in hell? Think about that. You enjoyed this video, didn't you? We'd like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we handpicked for you to enjoy next. We love you.